Hey there guys, welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews, and on this episode we will be looking at Saint Arnold's Endeavour Double IPA. This is their new cans. These are the new cans, I suppose I would say, for Endeavour. It's usually always been bottled, 4-packs bottled. Now it's in 4-pack cans, and they redid the label work here too. I like this new label a bit more. I like the darker black color and everything to it. But anyway, this was canned on August 8th, so pretty fresh. I have had this beer a few times, but not recently. I don't even know if I've had it this year, to be honest. But anyway, a little bit about the beer. It's 9% alcohol by volume, 68 IBUs, uses two-row and caramel malts, and uses Simcoe, Columbus, and Centennial hops. And this is one of their, I wouldn't say flagship, it's one of their main year-round beers, one of their main IPAs. So they do Alyssa, Art and Endeavour as their main IPAs. But anyway, let's go ahead and crack it open and get into it. Alright, so pours out a nice amber, pretty orange amber color to it. It's slightly hazy, but it just come out of the fridge. It's got a slightly off-white head to it. Nice and foamy. Tons of bubbles. Really, really foamy. Really like how foamy that is. Nice and thick. But let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Definitely getting the caramel malt and the citrus. Mentioned on the website description they give for it. Talk about citrus and then a lot of peach notes. I don't know if I'm getting peach, but there is some tropical fruit there actually. I'm getting some pineapple. I get like a nice bready pineapple type aroma to it as well, but citrus, more of a brighter citrus. I mean, there might be a hint of grapefruit, but I'm thinking more of, kind of comes more tangerine or orange to me. And a bit of caramel. Not too intense on the caramel though. I mean, it looks like it would be in the color, but I don't get as much. I'm really getting this nice kind of bready, citrusy, pineapple-like character to it. It smells really nice. But let's go ahead and check it out. Cheers. All right. I'm liking this a bit more than I did before. You get that bready, pineapple-like character to it still. It's not hugely intense in the pineapple and the flavor, but it's there. There is this nice breadiness to it as well. Got on the aroma. Nice citrus. Get some tangerine, get more grapefruit here on the taste. There's some pine. Nice herbal, slightly dank-like characteristics from the hops as well. And a bit of caramel malt. But I really like the, it's got a lot of that citrus, a lot of that kind of bready, slightly pineapple character to it. Mouthfeel is kind of nice and creamy. I'd say medium to medium full. And it's got some prickly carb at the beginning, but really it's not too heavy. It's actually got a kind of finishes more lower carb, and I like that a lot. It is, a bit higher ABV, so it should. But bitterness is definitely solid, and it balances out the beer a lot. I don't think it's too bitter. I think it works really well for the beer. Starts off a bit sweeter. It's a bit sweeter mid-palate. The bitterness starts to come in, and then it definitely finishes bitterness, and it lingers on, but you still get a lot of that kind of malt sweetness going through. But I don't think it's too sweet at all. I think it's really well balanced with the hops. But I think that's mostly it for Endeavour. Just big citrus, tangerine, grapefruit, some pineapple, and this nice bready kind of caramel malt character to it that is really enjoy for the beer. I find it similar to some other local IPAs that kind of have that big citrus, slightly caramel malt thing going for it, but this is really well done. I think it's a little bit of a twist too with some of that pineapple that I'm getting from it. And they mentioned peach on the website. I don't really get peach per se. I've gotten that out of some other IPAs or pale ales from out of the Northeast. I don't really get as much from ones here, but I really do enjoy that pineapple characteristic that can show up sometimes in hoppy beers. So that being said, that's what I think about Saint Arnold's Endeavour. You should start seeing these new cans if you haven't already around it. HEBs, any of the local, I guess, if you buy Endeavour before, or whatever shop for craft beer here in the Houston area, or whatever they distribute, you should start seeing these if you haven't already. And I think it's a much more welcome format. And I definitely prefer cans over bottles, and I really like the artwork, and it's nice that they're kind of revamping their main beers this way. So, with all that said, think global, drink local, and cheers.